What if the Mongols built a lasting Eurasian Free-Trade Zone, changed global trade, institutions, and wealth forever? Instead of fragmentation, the empire codifies open trade, shared rules, and predictable taxation across Eurasia. The turning point is institutional, prioritizing contracts, courts, and standardized enforcement over temporary extraction. Uniform weights, measures, and legal codes reduce uncertainty, lowering transaction costs across massive distances. Merchants reinvest profits long-term, trusting institutions instead of hoarding wealth against sudden confiscation. Capital accumulates steadily, compounding productivity instead of resetting after each political succession. Trade revenues fund roads, ports, and relay networks, reinforcing growth through positive feedback loops. Standardized credit instruments spread, enabling risk-sharing and long-distance investment without physical silver. Cities expand as logistics hubs, concentrating skills, information, and innovation along protected corridors. Reliable trade encourages specialization, raising productivity and real incomes across regions previously isolated. Inequality grows slower as access to markets broadens beyond elites controlling narrow choke points. Trust shifts from personalities toward systems, stabilizing expectations across generations of traders. Economic interdependence raises the cost of disruption, discouraging fragmentation and internal global conflict. Ideas travel with goods, accelerating diffusion of accounting, engineering, and agricultural techniques. Multiple financial centers emerge simultaneously, preventing dominance by any single regional monopoly. The state relies on broad transaction taxes, aligning governance incentives with economic expansion. Consistent regulation becomes expected, shaping norms resembling modern international trade agreements. Land trade remains competitive longer, delaying extreme concentration of maritime imperial power. Innovation focuses on efficiency and logistics, not conquest, compounding commercial returns. Institutional buffers soften shocks, preventing local crises from collapsing entire trade networks. Economic participation outweighs identity, embedding cooperation into daily survival incentives. Globalization begins earlier, slower, and more evenly, avoiding sharp wealth cliffs. Banking norms emphasize stability and clearing, not speculative extraction. Economic benefits of unity outweigh secession, slowing the cycle of state collapse. Modern capitalism inherits cooperative norms rather than extractive colonial precedents. Long-lived institutions preserve learning, reducing repeated economic mistakes over centuries. Predictable policy anchors expectations, lowering risk premiums embedded in prices. Innovation disperses geographically, avoiding extreme winner-take-all technological hubs. Trade law evolves incrementally, resembling modern regulatory harmonization frameworks. Long-term investment horizons reduce boom-bust volatility across interconnected markets. Access to trade routes enables gradual upward mobility beyond hereditary elites. State capacity strengthens through revenue consistency, not coercive extraction. The system mirrors modern supply chains, platforms, and supranational trade rules. Jurisdictions compete on reliability, not force, improving governance quality. Transparent rules reduce rent-seeking, reallocating resources toward productive activity. Economic participation becomes a primary identity, stabilizing multicultural institutions. Industrialization arrives smoother, integrated into existing commercial institutions. Peripheral regions develop earlier, narrowing long-term global income gaps. Resilient systems outlive rulers, compounding stability across centuries. Modern finance echoes this path, prioritizing clearing, trust, and scale. Small institutional choices lock in trajectories lasting hundreds of years. Trade gravity centers Eurasia as a persistent economic core. Growth relies more on exchange than extraction, reshaping moral economies. Successful institutions replicate outward, standardizing commerce beyond borders. The lesson centers incentives, not culture, shaping economic destiny. Our present would feel less fragmented, more institutionally coherent. History shows systems once chosen quietly shape markets, power, and trust for centuries.